Por todo ello, guiado por el convencimiento de prestar el mejor servicio
King Juan
a los
Carlos
españoles,
told Spaniards in a televised address at lunchtime today that he wanted to abdicate in favour of his son, the Crown Prince Felipe. He said that the monarchy needed renewal, that it was time for a new generation to step up to the throne, and that his son, the Crown Prince Felipe, was ready for that. He said that he showed the maturity and had the responsibility necessary to assume the throne. He thanked Spaniards. He said that he had dedicated his entire life to Spain and served almost 4 decades as monarch, overseeing a very difficult and important time in Spain's transition to democracy. The announcement this morning has come as a very great shock. Many Spaniards thought that the king would never abdicate. He said previously in interviews and that sort of thing that he expected to die in his bed as the King of Spain. But we have heard recently over months calls for his abdication. The monarchy has been plagued by a series of scandals that have really seen the popularity of the king himself and the monarchy as a whole plummet. So there have been calls for abdication, there have been calls for abolishing the monarchy, and it is something that has certainly been on the minds of Spaniards, although it still has come as a shock, coming as it has out of the blue. In the last couple of years, the king has been absent at many public events because he suffered ill health. He's had 5 operations in 2 years on a hip replacement, and then that went wrong, and he had to have another one, and knee replacement, and he also had a small tumour removed from his lungs. So when he has appeared in recent months, he has looked rather frail. He's appeared on crutches, and he has at certain times stumbled. So part of the thinking here is that he has stepped down because he doesn't have the vigour required for a monarch. People here are wondering whether or not the transition to a new monarch is going to be very smooth, or whether in fact Parliament may ask for a referendum on the monarchy. Now, I don't think that will happen. I think that there's a political drive to have a smooth transition and to see Prince Felipe step up to the role.